Okay, so we'll do that real quick. That and that, and we'll be good. And then we'll just need... let's see... Where did it go again? That's there. I want to just move that up to here. And that can just... Yeah, because you need that to output, then that to transmit. Yes. So... Hang on. I don't want to be... there then. Yeah, that'll be it. And then we'll just put the generators on the side or below or something like that. This is where things get tricky. This is where they really get tricky, because... I mean, the connection between, it isn't a problem. Oh, come on. Connections between it isn't a problem if I hide blocks behind it. But it's just everything else. Having multiple sides and multiple lack of resources and such, so... Let's put this here, this here, that'll get a ton of power, fill up immediately. Solid fuel can go here, lava can go here, and I obviously just set up something else of the sort next to that. So maybe I should just put it on the other side. Oh well. Put lava down here, I can just immediately send in there. I don't really care too much for it, because I'm not going to use it for anything else. I don't know. Lava buckets, at least, I will, maybe, and that's about it, but not lava itself. So I can take all that out and send that over to here. There's quite a bit of buckets of lava there. Excuse me, let's see, can I put that on top? It will not accept it, great. Do I have to bucket it in? No, I can't actually use a, wood receptor, it's just gotta do the other. But I can't use, the water pipes, of course, because, or the wood pipes, because they only accept water. Or maybe cold temperatures, I don't know. So that's that. That's got that. I just need another transmitter. Actually, that's gonna be using a lot of power, isn't it? I'll just break this one for now, and then just send the other over, because we're gonna want a ton of this stuff processing, so... Yep. So we want this and this, we want that, and that. Why is that? Oh, transmit and receive. Receptor, sorry. I know what I wanted. I keep getting them backwards. There we go. Connect, connect. And that has a ton of it, and that's just basically waiting. Load panel's empty, you had nothing anyways, and you are immediately filling it up. Or sending it out, I should say. Okay, so that's now doing that then. That's now going to have that back as backup or buffered. Yeah, so that's fine. That's probably the way I'm going to do it, aren't I? Yeah, I don't really care about the ceiling having holes in it, as long as I can access them. Maybe I'll put trapdoors or something, I don't know. Come up with something fancy if I need to. That'll already have something there. So need to do that. That just has a ton there. That's still filling up? Okay, so that's there. Maybe it was just using a lot more than I thought. In some cases. Anyways. Maybe, I don't know, something like that, just so I can easily get in and out of it. I don't know. Or something. Anyways, so that's doing its thing. It's got tons of water that can make that, so that's fine. Okay, so that's that portion done. Yeah, I'm just gonna be converting. We can just go there. We're gonna want a chest just randomly here. That'll output from there. That'll connect. That'll connect. You can put this in the work, can you? Yes, you can. So I can use that as a guide, I guess. So we got this, and this. That's that. Where a receptor and transmitter would go. I wouldn't be able to get through there, but that's fine. I can change that later. I'm not gonna immediately dive down there all the time. So that would be our something else. So let's see, we need our crusher. I just need to think, hang on. We'll go ore washer. We'll go iron dust, for example, so we want that in a crusher to then make it dirty, and then put it in a... That's if we want to do that at the end. An ore washer, so I actually need to move that over one, technically. And then from there, we want the... not alloy furnace in this case with that one, but we want an... got dedicated ore refiner which goes in our crusher, so we can get one extra out of it to possibly do doubling, I think. I don't think that applies to... I don't know if it applies to dirty dusts, I can't remember. So we've got iron here, because that's just what's offered. We've got dirty in an ore washer to make 3. Then we've got that to then an alloy smelter if we want. But then if we go to a crusher, that's not going to show us anything there recipe-wise, but can we just do that real quick? I think you can get an additional dust out of it. I don't think it's just regular, clean dust. It's still dirty dust, so you get an additional out of it, I'm pretty sure, but you do have more energy consumption, and you don't get secondary ones, which we don't care about anyways, because we're focusing on the main one, not the extra. So I think we can get maybe an extra, which might or might not be a 4th or a 5th. I think. I don't know on that, but that's my assumption of what it is. So maybe it's times 5, but obviously much, much cheaper than mechanism, or times 4 cheaper than mechanism. So, yeah. Yeah, times 4 ore processing, but cheaper than mechanism's not what I meant, not times 4 cheaper than mechanism, because that's not what I meant. We may just make a ton more buckets while we're at it, actually. For just the hydrator? Yes. Precipitation panel, pump if we ever need one, a multi-buffer, which I actually should really, really use at some point, maybe along with these wood pipes and such. I really need to use the pipes mod a bit more. But yeah, do we have any other need for buckets? No, unfortunately not. Sad. Not yet anyways. So, bronze, copper there, we've got steel there, we've got electrum there. And we'll just convert these, actually. Not draining power? Cool, so we're needing it. It's using stuff. Great. More polymer will work out. But, yeah. Obviously there's been a lot of focus on this specific, stuff, but I thought it was kind of necessary to at least get that out of the way so we can eventually get more ores. I know how to do that. That's how you maximize the most out of it. And I'll just put these away. Basic IO controller I can't do right now, so I need to keep upgrading it. We've got the other generators we could also try out, like the combustion one, which would be, I think it's the other gases, or the other fluid things. That's not even going to show me. Catalytic we could also do if we want to use a ton of redstone or glowstone or sugar, which I can craft a ton of gunpowder, of course, but I don't have it set up for that yet. A few other things. What else we got here? Catalytic, hungry if we want to use food, I don't have that as an option. Oh, no, what am I kidding? I've got tons of fish, technically, so that counts right there. We could try making one, so hungry, I know I need iron, but, that's an option we've got. Catalytic, we've got that too. That is for the other stuff there, we want to expand upon those. We'll just throw this tank down. Really don't need it right now. All the clickers, yeah. So, I guess we'll just try and get this set up. The mob spawner, I guess. Why not? I don't even know how far these reach, technically, because that's speed, but, yeah. So we do left. Keep hitting me? Not really. Okay, I may or may not want a sword just to be in here, just real quick. Actually, pick. It's probably a good test. Torches and... Can it only do one block in front of it? That's the thing I really want to know. Speed one click every one tick. Interesting, so it can do that. It doesn't have power, so obviously it can't do much, but yeah, I don't know if I want to just immediately give it some. What's a generator I can immediately use? We'll just use this, because why not? It's always a good cheat option. That's producing it, but it's not using it at all. Is that... Is that actually selected? I'm pretty sure it is, just I can't tell them. So that's on that, that's on that. That's not doing much, though. It's in a state, but it's not doing anything. Okay. So can we... perhaps make a pickaxe that it can do things with? Because I assume it's trying to do something else, and it can't work it out. Probably got a leftover pick, so I just forgot about. Is that just struggling? Because it's got the power. That's not the problem. But I'll take every 500. That's not every 5 ticks, maybe? Is that gonna do anything? Maybe we can't use this as a mob spawner thing, then it's probably better with right clicks, I guess. It's just taking its time. And the power situation shouldn't matter? I don't think. I mean, it can do instant interactions. But yeah, no. I can't use this battery on it because it's only for storage, not powering up stuff. Doesn't have that functionality. Seeking... That shouldn't change anything. It's just not doing anything. Okay, so we'll have to work that out. It'll attack me, though. Immediately, so we can use... So, about 1 to 2 blocks, I think. Or maybe just in that range. The 1 block range, so that's fine. Do you still store your power, though? You do not. That's fine. That's fine, as long as I know that. Put that back on. Okay, so we can use that as a mob farm thing. It's just I have to be careful, so... Just use... place that back, take all these with us, and we just need to use that build guide, which I have to remember the keybind for, but we'll just go here so we can find out. So what we got offhand. Which button is it? B. I thought it was, but just want to make sure. Is it getting close to nighttime? Not yet. So we can go straight over to this side of the base. And maybe we can or shouldn't make a connection elsewhere over there. Why are your precipitations? Just make a sort of small sort of structure over here, I guess. I don't know, I'll just make it on here, why not? Just get rid of all these trees, I don't really care, and I've got a bunch of saplings I can easily use to replant. So that should be fine. So let's do this real quick. Come on, there we go. Alright, so we'll just clear all this out. Obviously the wood's going to take a bit, but everything else will be easily immediate to break. I'm going to use a ton of durability, of course, because why wouldn't we? When doing this, as you do with shears when clearing a ton of leaf blocks out. It's like, no, cobblestone is the... Well, stone is the thing that makes you use a ton of durability. Nope, leaves are. Right, so that's fine. We'll just keep doing this real quick. I mean, I could pick anywhere, I could just go straight over the ocean, but I think putting it on land is probably a better idea so we can still get the blocks back and still expand upon it in some way, or have an easy way of making a way over here. I don't know, that's just what I've got in mind. It probably doesn't matter at all, honestly. But just for the sake of it, I guess. Okay, so that's that out of the way. It's almost not time. I hate when that happens. I do have precision mode. I should use it, but I keep forgetting to go. It's